Welcome to day 8. I did get outside for a 45-minute workout. It was shoveling snow. I shoveled snow off of the turf in my backyard like a crazy person. Just did not feel like walking. It was much more, I wouldn't say exhilarating, engaging. It didn't feel like menial walking, which I do enjoy typically, but it's so freaking cold here. Last night was a battle, to say the least. It even got to the point where I basically hallucinated the sound of a rat/mouse crawling across my headboard of my bed, getting at my Ricola, which is a delicious cough drop, and I was worried that I would be without adequate supply of cough drops to get me through the rest of the night. It was an interesting one, but we're here today. Every day is a step in the right direction. The topic that I wanted to briefly discuss is I was reading the brief note at the bottom of my utilities bill. It said something about more information coming out about testing the waters for lead and doing a survey going, I don't know. First I thought they were asking for information from us, and I'm like, I don't know what kind of pipes are in this house, whether or not there's any lead and whatnot. But then I realized that it was kind of a public outreach attempt to improve the quality of life in the community in a way. That general mindset is something that was an interesting moment. I noticed almost a roller coaster of emotions. First, it's like, send out this survey, and I'm like, I don't freaking know. What, I have to go down to the city office and do all this? Like, I don't have time for, this is just what's going through my head. This is one thing that we really need to work on, is achieving a level of awareness of the automatic thoughts that happen in various situations, especially the challenging ones, and then trying to change them over time just to make it, and it's still something that I don't, not even like intermediate, like beginner for sure. It's a crazy concept because you're like, how do I change what automatically comes to my mind? Like, I have no control over that, but we can impact that. First thoughts were clearly somewhat negative of like, leave me alone, basically. And then it went in a completely opposite direction of, oh, wow, they want to test the drinking water that everyone has to make sure that it's safer. And I don't know any of the details of this specific program or outreach attempt, but I'm going to assume the best of intentions. And that thought, that kind of line of thinking, just sparked a little bit of positivity in me and kind of gave me hope that there's a chance for making this world a better place to live in than it currently seems to be. It just made me think, like, why can't that be what government and all of these various entities that sometimes we fear, sometimes we just are annoyed with their existence, like, why can't they serve the purpose that they were initially intended to? It made me kind of have a flashback in my mind, as if I had ever experienced it, that what would it have been like back before government got so big? And this is not an anti-government video. There are some issues with government overreach, and especially over the past few years. Yeah, it just made me think how great life could be all over, not just in the United States here where I'm filming, where I'm from, but all over the world. If the community and the government, the higher organizations, if their main goal was, and their actions reflected that their main goal was to improve the lives of the people, because it should be an organization comprised of other people in the same community. So why wouldn't it be the main goal to improve the lives of the community? Because that includes the people that are in the organization itself. Anyway, I think that's a problem that definitely you cannot capture in a 5-minute video. Definitely can't solve. And there's so many nuances to it. But yeah, it's, we've grown so much as collective societies across the globe. There's growing problems, and it seems almost impossible on a scale as large as the globe. But seeing things like that little survey just made me think, because, someone decided to put that out there. Whoever made the decision, it was probably a group of people arriving at the decision to send out a little note saying, hey, we want to make sure the water's good. So why can't we just have more of that? That's all I've got for today. 6.5 minutes. We'll take it. All right. Thanks for showing up. We'll see you tomorrow. Did I say day 7? Because it's definitely day 8. Day 8. So I'll see you on day 9.